Okay, let's see. We have some time. We will figure it out. So like I said, at the very end, we will have you guys being able to leave a comment and to also drop a question. And there's so much more to come. And thanks for having us here, having me here, Christian, on behalf of Crypto Advice. It's a pleasure. And let me, before I hand over the word to you, because it's a Crypto Advice webinar, let me just say on behalf of the entire QuickX community, the investors and all the special guests from the event, a big thank you from what you put together here in Address Hotel Dubai. It was really outstanding, the setup, all the details and the passion and love Crypto Advice put into this event. It was just amazing. The feedback we got is great. And thank you so much, Christian, for making it happen.
My pleasure. It was a great pleasure.
Good. So, your turn.
Thank you, Thomas. As you can see that we have, during the event, we actually launched a new logo identity. We launched a new Crypto Advice logo that is actually very easy to recognize. It makes a very clear statement, and it shows the movement from A to B. If you see the one dot top left, and you can follow it all the way down to the dot down to the right, it makes a movement from A to B. Also, it shows the percentage, and it works with or without details, and it's classic but still modern. Can we please have the next slide, please? So you can see now the logo in different variation. It works very well. It's very clear. And the next slide, please. And you can see the percentage that is very clear in the middle, and of course the percentage is what we do for you.
Exactly. I like it so much. And I mean, what we could see being in Dubai is that Crypto Advice is not only changing the corporate identity, but really is aiming for something bigger. And, you know, we started very small, but now the goal, the aim, it's so much bigger. And I guess this new corporate identity brings it over very special. Talking about presentations.
Yes. We're trying to make new presentations for you guys. So the presentation should be with very short text, visual cool, has a clear statement, should be very easy to understand. And of course, we will have a script attached, because we know that every one of you have maybe a certain way of speaking and talking. So you have the possibility to change the script as you want. Can we have the next slide, please?
So let me just step in. So because all the market makers, and here I'm talking about the leaders, they, as of now, they help themselves, they put different presentations together. So this means there will be from corporate, from Crypto Advice, a full presentation about the business model, about the products / the projects behind, even including a script, so each and everybody can do his own presentation along with, let's say, corporate organized roadshows and webinars. Is it like that?
Yes, Thomas, that is correct. We're going to prepare everything for you, and it will be uploaded into the back office very soon.
Okay, very soon means soon or soon, inshallah?
No, no, it will be very soon. I promised within 14 days. I said that loud on the event here. So it will be, I still have 1 week.
Okay, perfect. Angelina, just a second. I can see now.
Yes.
Yeah, now it's working fine. Perfect. Now please be so kind and put it back on silent mode. So we will, or I will do it because there's so much noise. Thank you. Let me do it. But now we have the test. Everything is fine. Perfect. Okay, Christian, these are samples of the slides, I guess.
These are samples of the slide, correctly. So we are trying to have a very easy to understand, because we know that people are more into visuals than into text. And
yes,
therefore we will have the script on the side and you will have the visuals on the screen. So it's easy for you to make your presentations.
Cool.
When we talk about the website, the new website is actually launched now. So all the confusion ends here with the new website. It's also a website that is up to date, let's say, to the 21st century. It's easy to understand. It has a visual cool look, and it has some call to action, and it's a very clear message. If you go to the next slide, we will have a sample of the front page. Yes, there we are. So this is actually how the website looks today if you go to cryptoadvice.com and look at the website.
And what I like a lot, being 30 years in this industry, is that when you as a chief visionary officer were talking out on stage, in the same moment it was live for each and everybody. Big respect, big virtual applause to this. It's very cool.
Thomas, this is where we are heading now.
Yes.
Also, we are preparing a lot of extra material for you. So when you have your meetings and so on, that you can download roll-up banners, you have different paper blocks, you have different kind of material that you can download and you can bring to your local printer and can print it for you. So you'll be prepared for your next meetings.
So it means not like in usual networks, people have to pay for each and everything. It will be just being made available for everybody and they can just make use of it for their local meetings free of charge.
Exactly. We're going to provide you with all the artwork. You can download it and you can go to your local printer and you can get it printed. So we have this unified look all around the world. I want to make sure that we have this unified look, that people recognize us wherever in the world they're coming.
Let me just do one quick, because I got a message. Can I ask some of the people being connected to me, telling me that the pictures are broadcasted, because I just got a feedback from somebody saying he can only hear us, but I'm mostly sure that this is only for one guy who, and if this is the case for you guys, please just log out and log in again. But please give me a quick WhatsApp here that we are safe. Yes, all fine. So for those who have this challenge, and maybe this comes along, this webinar will take for sure an hour, maybe an hour, 30 minutes. We want to cover everything. And in case you are losing the pictures and the video material, just restart the website and you are in again. Sorry. Okay, back to you, Christian. What is the next slide? Let's have a look. No, it's already the last one. Now we are directly our head of public relations from QuickX being with us. I was saying on stage, this is Miss Angelina Jolie, and not because she's similar beautiful or even more beautiful, but as I said, she probably was the first lady on stage. Sorry to say, Christian, but you know how it's difficult to compete with ladies. But maybe you can just introduce her role in the company of QuickX, or you want me to do so before I hand over?
Thomas, you are so good at it.
Okay. So Anjali, she is with the company from the very beginning, and like you can see on screen, she's the head public relations, making sure the QuickX protocol, the QuickX whole projects are being broadcasted in the right manner. And of course, she knows each and every single bit of the entire technique behind on stage. I even said maybe even better than our Adlaka brothers being the tech guys, the true tech guys behind. And I can't wait to hear from you, Anjali. Now you are back live. Let's do another sound check. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Wonderful. Amazing. Shukriya. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, the stage is yours. There's hundreds of people listening to you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I think there are not much people live at the moment, but I'll still start with a presentation. So before we go ahead and talk about QuickX and CNX in detail, let's have a quick look about the company who is behind them, because it's very important to know like who's the company who is actually building the projects. So let's have a quick look towards the company. So as we all know, or those who don't know, the company behind QuickX and CNX project is Secure Genius. And Secure Genius is, they have started their operations in 2010. So it's a decade-old company, but what they have done so far and which field they belong to. So they are into cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a field where they protect the businesses and they protect data and provide data security. They prevent, or you can say they give the security to bigger companies to when it comes to their brand, it comes to their identity, when it comes to their huge data protection. And the major role is towards cyber attacks. So from 2010, after starting their operations, they have quite a big list of achievements so far. So they are now, in 2015, they were listed in top 5 cybersecurity companies. In 2016, they were listed on top 5 cyber forensic companies. In 2017, they were listed on top 25 tech growing companies. In 2017, again in September, they have received the award from Vice President for Innovation and Technologies. And in 2017, they have also got listed in top 10 most trusted technology companies. So there's a couple of key clients they have served so far, and there are more list of clients, but these are the couple of key clients they have served so far, which includes Bank of Kigali, Legend, Mahindra, Comnigo, Vodafone, Envigo, Salam Air, and Reliance Jio. So this is the background of the company so far.
Let me ask you a question here, being the head of public relation here. You know, when I have a look at our funny Telegram channel, and you know, we are used to it. You have those stupid people, if I put it that way, telling you, oh, this is all fake. There is no company like that. I mean, being an advisor now, being very close to the Adlackers and to you, I know that even in this quarter, they get another 3 rewards from magazines around the world. How the idea is to handle those crazy rumors there? What is the strategy of QuickX to make people, or let's say, I like the way that you're not even reacting to those craziness, but maybe you have 1 word or 2 words about this with your experience.
Sure. See, what happens in Telegram groups, people are not active most of the time. Like, what I'll advise to the people, like they should read how much of communication have happened for that particular day at least. So what happens is, whenever somebody is raising any kind of questions or any kind of queries related to Secure Genius is not doing anything, or QuickX is not doing anything, or anything negative about the company, the problem is, if I answer them at the moment, the whole community gets addressed towards a certain question, which is not even a question for to be asked at that time. And there are a couple of times earlier when I was not heading it as as an admin, but I was part of the group. I used to revert to the people for their these kind of rewards. But what happens is, people keep on asking the similar questions. So why I don't revert to them? Because either those queries have been answered earlier, or either those people are not active in the group and they suddenly join the group and start asking these kind of questions unnecessarily. Because what I understand is, everybody in the community also are headed or aligned with some of the other leaders. So most of the leaders are aware of these kind of updates. If these updates can go from the leader to the community, that is a good thing. But I know whosoever is asking these kind of questions in the group are mostly creating funds. So that's the reason that I don't answer them there. But yes, there are certain issues wherein I see the person is really in trouble. Maybe it's related to crypto advice also. And certain times, because you know, the Indian community has been attached from a very early stage, and people communicate in Hindi, and I'm also good at Hindi. So I always tell them in the group to message me in personal, and I have communicated with those people. So if I see the communication or the question is genuine enough and they need to be addressed, I address. Otherwise, I leave them as it is.
Okay, cool. So the main message is, the headline is, Secure Genius is in full-fledged working, is collecting rewards after rewards, and is the company behind the project. Thank you so much. Let's move on to...
one thing.
Yes.
Okay, one thing I was about to add to it, like people have shared certain kind of screenshots related to the Secure Genius company that it doesn't exist, or it is banned, or it has not got any right, but that is not related to the company. People have to also see that from which resource they are finding that information. So that information was related to the logo. of the company they have applied years back, which they are not using, they are not using that particular logo also. So because they have applied for a certain logo for the company, they have not got approved. People think that it's the company that has not got approved. So
yeah, but what I was
there
saying.
are certain things wherein people are asking. Yes.
Or just go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that whenever people are asking questions, I don't answer them very instantly, or like we don't respond to them, because the answer is there within their question what they are asking. And they have we come across to know that they have not done any kind of due diligence, or they have not gone through the information properly. They just want to create FUD. That's what they intend to do it. So we don't revert to many of these kind of queries into the Telegram.
You know how it works, Angelina. In the beginning, they laugh at you, and then once they see it's working, they start attacking
Yes.
you. And by all the scams being out there, and having here a project which was sold out in the ICO in record-breaking time, and getting everything according to the roadmap done in time, you always have those guys. Okay, Khalas, done. Let's
Yes.
go on with QuickX Protocol.
Yes, let's go ahead with QuickX Protocol. Now, QuickX Protocol is all about making these crypto transactions really fast, quick, and adaptable in real time. So the main concern is today in the crypto world is nobody is using their crypto as an currency. They are mostly using their crypto as an asset. So what happens is you are holding a crypto which is getting appreciated or depreciated. You have got a good portfolio, but you are not able to use it. And crypto will give you exactly a good appreciation when they actually come in real use case. So what QuickX Protocol is doing exactly, what is all about QuickX Protocol, we need to understand what kind of problems are there in the system, what we have studied so far, and what kind of solutions we are going to provide. If we understand only the basic of QuickX Protocol, only the basic one line or five liners, I can say, you will understand what big change we are going to make to the huge whole crypto community, not only to the QuickX. So if I talk about QuickX Protocol is a decentralized platform. So QuickX Protocol is a decentralized platform, and it is a solution that is going to that we are going to provide, which is going to be to make give you solution related to your time and cost and scalability. These kind of issues what the people are facing right now in cryptocurrencies. So if I talk about in a very normal or very easy term, if I would say that if you want to use your crypto into real life, and we see that all across the world, we see the world that everybody is accepting crypto, but if we go and if we pay in crypto, we are paying more than the actual cost because the fees is added to it. That is the one major concern, that we don't pay, because nobody would like to pay like $1 1 cent to anything which is costing only $1. Nobody, people will ask for discount, nobody will pay extra to it. And second thing is when it comes to micro payments, like we all are into crypto communities or those who are not into crypto communities, whenever we are transferring one crypto to another person, like if I take a normal example of one Bitcoin, I'm sending it to one of my friends somewhere across the globe, I find it very quick and easy while I'm sending the whole Bitcoin. But when we talk about micro payments, like when I'm sending 0001 BTC or 0001 Ethereum, while I'm doing these kind of micro transactions, these transaction takes more time. There was a time in 2017 when the crypto was onto a very high level, which we have not seen so far in 2018 or 19. So at that time, people have waited for hours, people have waited for days, and people have also waited for weeks for one transaction to confirm. And we today say that only 1% of the population is using crypto and they know about crypto. So if the whole world will start using the similar crypto into their real-time transactions, so their transaction may take months to reach to the other person, and the technology fails at this point of time. So what we are building is, we are building a protocol which makes your crypto transaction very easy, quick and fast. I'll not go technical about it, but how we are going to do this is we are going to do this with off-chain ledger technology. Through that, we will be able to transact your cryptos instantly from one wallet to another wallet.
And Angelina, two things. One technical thing. Is it possible that you still have the other room open? Because it looks like I hear you twice. You can skip the main presentation. You are in the Zoom room, if you know what I mean. It looks like that we get you 2 times.
Yeah.
So the room where you registered for this you can skip because you are on the speaker panel board. So we can skip the other one, so you're not coming over 2 times.
I believe I've registered only 1 time.
No, you did. Okay, but are you also in the output? That this year there's no need for you. You can just be in the Zoom link which you got provided by Christian.
Yeah, I'm from that Zoom link only. Like Vaibhav have shared a Zoom link with me.
Yeah, this is the only one.
I joined through that link.
And do a little bit more.
Yeah, even I can see only
power.
one.
A little bit more voice power would be good. I got some feedbacks that you're very low, so we can make you a bit more loud.
Okay.
Perfect. Now it's perfect. Let me ask you a question. This QuickX protocol.
Now I'm audible. Yes.
This technique we already have in place when it comes to our hardware wallet, and I sent from A to Z when I made the first transaction with Dr. Cty. She pressed the button, and it was right away on my end. And I guess the same is even working with crypto advice already, right?
Yes, but there are different things. Like QuickX protocol is also working on a swap module. So what happens in swap module is like, suppose today you have multiple cryptos with you, and if I take like one crypto and you want to just convert it to the other crypto and bring it back to your wallet. So what the whole procedure goes like, you have to take your crypto out to an exchange where you find the other coin what you want to buy. So you have to take that particular coin to the exchange. You have to sell that one, buy the other one which you want, and bring it back to your wallet. So the whole process, if you physically do this process takes time. So when you're transferring from one wallet to the exchange, it will take confirmations. It will also add up to the fees. When you sell it, you also pay up fees. When you again withdraw it from the exchange and bring it back to your wallet, again you are paying the fees. So the whole process of converting your one crypto to other crypto will be done through the QuickX protocol within the system by swap module. So that is also an added advantage with QuickX. Yeah, that makes it's a complete process. Obviously, you will be able to use the same protocol once it is live in the hardware wallet also.
Okay, cool.
So like it's a whole process, it's a whole technology. Now what we are doing is we are using certain kind of technology in between, which is making your transaction fast. We have reduced, like you can say that we have completed like 50% or 60% of our roadmap, but 100% of roadmap, like exactly what we are bringing in, we are also bringing swap module. So that module will be part of QuickX technology. That's the main module we are talking about. That is what we are saying, that it will be live in this month, this year end, by probably, like as per the roadmap, probably in the month of November or December, you'll be hearing that total protocol going live. Okay, should we move ahead?
Yeah, of course. I don't know if you cannot see it. So I'm already on the slide showing the brand new iOS app as well, the Android app. One is already launched.
Yes, the Android application is already being launched. And sorry, the iOS application is already being launched, and the Android application will be launched next month around about 10th to 15th of October. The reason we have launched iOS application is people who are already in touch with QuickX from the early age or through crypto advice, they have got the hardware wallet which they can use through their Android phones. But there was nothing for the iOS users so far. So we decided as a company that we will go ahead with iOS version first and let the Apple user be happy and get used to the application also, because till now they didn't had any any glimpse of what the application look like or how the hardware wallet they will be using.
Cool.
So, and we also had a beta version like the. Okay.
I just wanted to add, because the funny thing is, when the iOS wallet got launched a few days ago, more or less at the same time, Apple launched the new iOS as well. So what I just heard by the tech team today is that within the next 2 to 3 days, there will be an update from the iOS wallet in your app store, which makes it working with the latest operating system from Apple. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the hardware wallet one more time.
Yes, even we are also working. Yes. I think most of the people, or all of the people who are attached to QuickX or Crypto Advice are using hardware wallet. So let me tell you, like, till now, that this was launched last year, but till now this is world's slimmest hardware wallet. So till now we don't have anything like this to use. And what is the beauty about using this hardware wallet is we can access it anytime and anywhere in the world through our phone. We just need the internet connection. If we talk about the security features, which we have missed just onto our applications, most important feature of our iOS and new Android app is we don't come with 2-factor authenticator. We come with 3-factor authenticator. So that will also, that application itself makes us one of the most you can securest application to use when we talk about cryptocurrencies. At the same time, those who like to keep their crypto in cold wallet, they don't want to keep it online. So for them, hardware wallet is the most slimmest, fastest, and securest to use at this point of time. There is no better competition if we talk about the hardware wallet. All the credentials are already mentioned and people are using it. I don't feel like anybody has got any issues related with hardware wallet so far.
Let me quickly
Anything specific you want to know about hardware wallet?
Angelina, let me just quickly ask Crypto Advice CFO, CVO. As far as I know, since October 1st, you have the promotion running again for $500 CNEX staking. People get this hardware wallet free of charge, correct?
Correct, yes.
Cool. Okay, crypto payment gateway, Angelina.
Yes, crypto payment gateway. So payment gateway is also a product wherein it is useful for the merchants, like people, like when we say that people all across the world will start accepting cryptos. But when we talk about anything related to e-commerce or anything related to online payments, we always have to have a third party in between. So at present, we all use like PayPal or PayUmoney, these kind of payment gateways whenever we are making any online transaction or any international transactions. So what happens in these transactions is, like, whenever we are using these platforms, one, the payment doesn't get settled at the same time. Like I bought something from Amazon, I paid to the Amazon immediately, but I bought something from Apple store, like I bought Apple a phone from Amazon. So the Apple store is not getting paid at the same time. The payment gets settled in 2 to 3 working days. At the same time, they also have settlement fees, which starts from 1.5% and goes up to 3%. So when we are talking about crypto and when we are talking about crypto payments, we need a crypto feasible payment gateway. So what this payment gateway does is it converts your crypto payments immediately to either to fiat or to it remains to crypto, depends on merchandise. Like the merchant have the choice whether he would like to accept directly cryptos or he would like to have the converted amount to him, like the fiat to him. The payment gets settled at the same time, and along with that, the fees what we are charging is very minimal. At present, the regulations related to crypto payments are not very clear in different countries. But if we say that whether this particular payment system is live or no, then obviously it is live, because this is the payment system through which actually Crypto Advice is making all their crypto and fiat transactions. And if in a certain country regulations are clear and they would like to have this particular payment gateways with them, we are so ready that we can install it like within 15 minutes into their systems.
That's very, very good to hear, because also the feedback I'm getting always is, oh, what's going on? Everybody's talking about CNEX. So it's very, very valuable and very appreciated that you really point out And I know there's so much to come, and I'm not only talking about the what, which is the next slide, but I know what Dr. Cty is going to share. This is so important that people get the understanding that everything is going full power in the behind the scenes when it comes to making this wonderful technique available. So thank you so much. And let's go to what people, let's talk about what people really are looking for and want to know, what the Dubai attendees already know when it comes to the crypto mining watch.
Yes, the crypto mining watch has already been launched by QuickX. It has got wonderful features. I think probably in the slides later in this presentation, you'll be covering all the features related to this particular watch, how they can order it or how somebody can get it. But one thing, what we can say about this particular watch is we have done no compromises toward the quality, and you will be getting wonderful features attached to this particular watch. This is like all in one. Like now we say that we are doing something with Android or something with iOS, like to the phones. Probably with this watch, you will be more handy towards using your watch rather than using even your smartphones. So I believe you'll be covering up all the features and in detail, like how people can buy it and what kind of what are the dates they can start applying from this.
Exactly. There's going to be much more input later down the road. So let's finish with QuickX, our listing partners.
Yes. Yes. If I talk about QuickX, we have already been listed into 3 exchanges. And the circulating supply, if we talk about the daily volume, if we talk about, it's almost like $2 million. So we have this much of volume in 3 different exchanges. And with time, yes, as we said earlier also to the community, that we will not restrict ourselves to these exchanges. We will be coming up with more exchanges, but the informations will be publicly live once we are done with our due diligence, because it's very easy to list your token. Like if this is what I'm saying, it's very easy to list your token into any of the exchanges. But what we have to make sure is we have to take care of the security also. We also need to see that whether the exchange is secure enough, where we are asking our holders to deposit, withdraw, or trade our tokens. So there are so many due diligence what we do before listing. As of now, 3 listings have been done, and soon I'm saying that you will be hearing onto more listing of QuickX in other exchanges.
Good news. Thank you. So market cap finally.
Yes. Finally, we are on coin market cap, which people have been asking like again and again through the Telegram group also, that when on coin market cap. So finally we are there. You can see our circulating supply. Like if I talk about right now about the rank, it's a little low. But let me tell you about the first day glimpse. What happened at the 1 day announcement, like when we actually announced, our community came to know. So we can say that when they came to know that we are on coin market cap, and we were around at the rank of 313 or so. Within 24 hours, we have touched the rank of 173. So that was the impact of one news of coin market cap. Though we all know that we are still in a mode of crypto market wherein the stability is not very clear. There are a little bit of uncertainties going on. And similar, we are also affected with the same scenario, which very rare people will understand about this whole crypto market thing. But if I talk about one positive news, what one positive news has given an impact, if the community stands together and if they believe together, it's nowhere hard, I said. Within few months, we can see ourselves in top 50. I would like to rank a little more like in top 10 or 15, but top 100, top 50 is nowhere less we can aim for.
I'm 100% sure about this. I mean, we will have this topic later on, because due to what happened to India and the decision taken by Crypto Advice, which you all will hear in a while, for sure will not rank us in the top 10 by tomorrow or next week. but I think the whole strategy behind will make it sure bringing us over there, what you just mentioned. So now CNEX, our new baby, our new product. Now give us some insights about CNEX.
Yes, CNEX is an exchange which I can say is of the community, by the community, and to the community. So this particular exchange, like we all are into the crypto area, we all know different kind of exchange, but there is no exchange which actually gives the benefits to the community, because community is the one who is actually trading over there. Community is the one who is actually holding their crypto there. And community is the one who is actually making the exchange into profits. So, but there are nothing, and a community member or a person who is into an exchange or joined an exchange get any benefits out of it. So this particular exchange is totally focused for the community, and it is like, you can say, a hand-to-hand, a project. The more bigger the community, the more positive the community, the more stronger the community would be, the more bigger the project would be, the more profits we'll be taking out of this particular project. So if I talk about the basic features of CDEX project, so first of all, the security. So let me just like have you a quick reminder. We come from a cybersecurity background. What the basic, you can say the basic strength of ours is providing security to anything and everything that is related to internet. So security in that terms will be an easy part for us, but at the same time we will be holding huge funds into these exchanges. So how the security part will take place? 2% of the fund will be taken in place into hot wallet, and rest of the 98% fund will be taken care in the cold wallet. So in case of any unfortunate event happens, only 2% of the total fund will be you can say considered into losses that we have seen in other exchanges also. But first, because we have a strength, or because we are from the cybersecurity background, we will be taking total care of it. And second, we will be having enough funds that this 2% of the fund which we are keeping onto hot wallet will not make any difference to an exchange volume or to any holder, or they will not be into losses into any in any concern if I talk about. So first and foremost part is a security. Second part would be transparency. As we said that we are the exchange by the community and to the community. So most of the information, or if I say like 100% of the information will be shared and will be done for the benefit of the community. So one thing would be the top 50 holders of the community. The top 50 holders community list will be shared with all the community members, so that they know that who are the people behind who are holding the maximum tokens or maximum coins of that particular exchange. So people know that what are the community people, and people know that how many people are holding this. And we also have some more benefits attached to it that I'll be sharing in the next slide. And then we have multi-fiat. So as we know that now people are more concerned that we have taken a crypto, but how I'll take it into my account. So this particular exchange will be supporting multiple currencies. So you will have debit cards access, you will have credit card access, you can directly pay from your account, you can directly withdraw from the account. So these kind of facilities will be there in this particular exchange. Next will be multilingual support.
Let me ask one thing. Angelina, sorry.
Yeah.
So after a while, according to the roadmap, I will be able to buy, let's say, by credit card or bank transfer in my home currency, or let's say in dollar. I can buy crypto, and is it also working the other way around? So I can cash out from there to my bank account?
Yes.
Wonderful. I didn't know this. Thank you. Super. Great.
Yes. And we will be coming up with multilingual support. It's okay. So we will be coming up with multilingual support also. Initially, will be available with English and Chinese, and slowly and literally will be upgraded to multiple languages. Like I also know personally in Dubai, even I was speaking in English, but there were certain people from certain countries who don't even understand, or they are not comfortable with English also. So as we know that this particular exchange is a community driven exchange, so we will be having this particular exchange into multiple languages. That will not happen immediately as we launch the exchange, but slowly, gradually, we'll have more than 20 languages now. In different kind of languages, you can access the exchange too. And then the next point is device coverage. So this particular exchange you can access through your Android phones, you can access through your iOS phones. Initially, we will start with web version, and slowly, gradually, whatsoever mobile or device you're using, it will be compatible to it. So you need not need every time to have different compatibility issues related to exchange, but that also will happen slowly and gradually as the development takes place along with the roadmap of CNX Exchange. And third, last and foremost thing is liquidity. As we all know, this is going to be a new exchange for everybody. It's a new project. So people might be concerned that if I have to sell my huge amount of like 10 BTC, or if I need to buy amount of 10 BTC, how quick I would be able to sell or buy, how easy for the exchange to liquidate that much of amount. So what we are doing is we already have strategic partnerships. We already have liquidity partners with us. So liquidity will be there in the exchange from the first day, the day it is live. So people or community person who are attached to CNX will have no issues related to CNX liquidity. So now we will move on to the ecosystem. Like, what if I'm saying that it is for the community? So what is there for the community in this exchange? So the first thing is we have distributed revenue module. So this particular thing I'll be talking in detail also, a little bit in elaborated version. So only what I can say in this slide is whatever profit the company is earning, it is also been shared with the community people. So that is where, and there is a module how it is going to be shared. So this is how whatever profit an exchange is making, there is a portion of profit every individual who is holding CNX or part of CNX will also be getting the part, will also be a part of profits. Second thing is POS wallets and masternodes. So as we know that people are also interested that this is little technical. The only technical people or who are into like crypto world from years, they will be asking these particular features that they would like to set up a masternode with us. So in that regards, this is not an easy process. Masternode setup also takes a long time and involves a huge amount of money. But people who are holding CNX tokens with us, or people who are in partnership with us, or people who are part of CNX project, they will be able to, or the team will assist them to help to set up their masternode. So this will be an added advantage for the people who are interested in masternodes and POS wallets. Also, we have exchange partner program. So in this, there will be different levels. There are 2-3 different levels, which I'll be elaborating in next slide, how you can be a partner in this particular exchange. Next is airdrop and forking. So what happens is most of the coins, like as we know that we are in initial stage of crypto world, and there will be more forking that we may take place in a later stage. And there are airdrops, which good projects or new projects that gives to their initial community members or people who join. But most of the exchanges through which we get access to this token, they don't give us the benefit of forking. So here in this particular exchange, any good coin or any coin which is going with forking, we will be able to give you benefits. At the same time, we will be able to give you benefits of airdrops also. So any benefits related to crypto world, related to all the coins which are there in the exchange, people will not miss. Any of the community members will not miss any of the extra benefits. And then we have Kickstarter program. As we know that there will be more good projects that will come in place, and we would like to be on an early stage, or you can say we want to get benefited out of those particular projects. We need to really get those exchanges. So we will be launching, or we will be having a platform wherein we can say the Kickstarter program, wherein we will be launching the IOs or ICOs directly through this exchange. So this also, the people who are already part of QuickX or the people who are in holding of QuickX will get extra benefits. So we will not be only will be the part of this particular project, and we see it as a new project. In coming time, any of the good potential project where we can see that that particular project will have good returns on the later stage, we will be part of those projects also. And then we have quarterly buyback and burn program. So as you see the total supply, if you might have gone through the ether scan, or you might have gone through the white paper. So as you see the total supply, every quarter there will be a buying done from the Scenic exchange. They will buy back the tokens, 10% of the tokens, and they will burn the tokens, and this process will go till we make the quantity half. So that will be the whole process that will take place. It may take a year, or it may take 2 years also, but every quarter this thing will take, and this will be again into your notice that every burning process, how many coins we have bought, how many coins we are going to burn, what is the existing coin that will be shared with you, because you will be knowing where exactly the ether address where we are burning these particular coins. And now the Scenic coin is already listed on CoinTiger. So as we have done the with CoinTiger, we have done initially 1 month that we will not be like exclusive, you can say, tie up with them, that we will not be listing us or CNX into any other exchange for 1 month. For 1 month, we will be trading only in CoinTiger. So that's the initial agreement we have done with CoinTiger for CNX. And after a month, you will be hearing CNX going into other exchanges also.
Wow, that's really cool. So we are 1 month exclusive on CoinTiger, and then it goes like with QCX, yes, to more exchanges.
Yes, exactly.
Super. Angelina, like in Dubai, amazing job. And I like to say that I'm getting more and more of the picture. I had the pleasure today to meet one of the crypto advice market maker from Germany. He's a 4-star guy, and he was telling me that his customers, they are not only prepared now to buy a lot of QCX from the market, but also they will be going power into CNX, because those features are really one of a kind, and they see tremendous gainings and profits to be made. And I guess after your speech today, people will understand even more. Thank you so much, Angelina. Say hello to your family, and can't wait to see you again in India, in Dubai, or wherever.
Sure. Thank you very much. But I've not gone into details with the total CNX things. So should I like, I don't know, in the next slide, do I have that?
There is no more slide for today, but what I suggest is, because I heard from Christian that they are planning so much workshops to come for QCX, for CNX, then we can do it really to make it.
I believe they have covered, they are covering. Yeah. So I believe they will be covering all those points in their presentation, like later into this similar live.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much. And as I already become a kind of moderator, let me yes, let me welcome one more time more than 100. More than we have this time lag, it's a bit challenging. More than 100 new people who joined, and I was even watching Telegram in the meantime, and it is so funny that there are people asking questions which are being now answered in this call. So it's coming back to the stupidity of some people. Anyway, let's go back to our CVO, to Christian Ellenthoff, talking about enhancement and improvements and crypto advice. Christian, now it's back your turn.
Thank you so much again. And I still have to say that every time that I hear her presentation, it's like I'm really amazed, and this is one of the reasons why I love those two projects so much. Okay, back to crypto advice. We are right now updating our support systems. We want to provide you with better support. Right now, I have 2 support systems that I'm testing right now, and one of them will be online very soon. It's a support system that actually have an FAQ built in. So if you have anything, how to buy CNX or QCX or whatever, you just type it in, and most of the answers will be in our FAQs, and you don't actually reach the support at this time. For me, it's very important also to tell you that this will be a system that I really urge you to use, because this will also give us a kind of an indicator of where do we have a problem, or do we have a problem somewhere in our system. So the more that you use the system, the more obviously, or the more directly we can actually attack those problems if there are any problems in the future.
That's very good. And what I also heard is that Crypto Advisor is planning to add a Telegram channel, which will be a pure broadcasting channel in the near future. You know, most of the people I know here, they are coming from the traditional network, and they just, you know, they don't understand that we have this Telegram channel where everybody can, you know what I said on stage, as less information and knowledge you have, as more you are telling people about it and you are advising people about it. And I think this is a big announcement for the entire community, that we are doing the support way better. Same with, what is this, interaction, Christian?
Of course, interaction. We want to meet our community. We want to show them our support. So what we're planning is that we are going to make a world tour. And we are in talks right now when and where we will be going. It has to be managed very closely by us. But it also means that we will create a kind of an event calendar for you, actually. So it means that if you have persons in Germany and the group in Germany, they can post a meeting in Berlin or whatever, and you can send people to that meeting also if you're from Vietnam or somewhere else in the world. So that we're also working on, and that will also be online very, very soon.
That's cool. What I also heard, and let me point it out, because I know you're a very humble guy. You know, starting with Dubai, this was such an incredible, expensive event. I'm living here for almost 10 years, and I know what it means to hire and to book the ballroom of the address Dubai Mall Hotel. It was completely free of people, including food and drinks and even gifts. And what also I heard Crypto Advice is now preparing is that they are taking a certain percentage of their profit, put it into a pool for the market maker leaders in order to have a financing system in place for roadshows to come and stuff like that. And this is nowhere seen before in this industry. And I can just tell you, Christian, and you know I have a bit of experience. This is amazing. It's just wonderful. Yes. Good. Back office. Everybody is waiting for back office updates, I believe.
Yes, of course, of course. But you can actually just go to the next slide, Thomas.
Yeah, it's done. Just take a second.
What we're going to do now is that we want to make the usability and the functions in your back office a lot easier. What we are trying to do now is that, or we are already doing right now, is that we are hiring in programmers to enhance the back office. So that, can I have the next slide, please? Yes, there should be another one also. This one, yes. We want to make your experience perfect and more intuitive. So it should be easy for you to understand. The back office is the most important thing that you have. It's where you see what rank I have, how much have I put into stakings, how big is my team, what can I do to make it even better. All those things we will work on now. What you see right now on the screen is only layouts that we're talking about right now, how to do it. We want to do the kind of user interface, and we're discussing that at the moment with the teams. So we are hiring in programmers at the moment, developers, so we can improve that back office. And it's not something that will be enhanced right away. It will be enhanced in small steps at the time. You will see the small enhancements time after time. And I will say that after New Year, you will actually see a kind of a whole new back office that you can understand and that you can use?
The good thing is always, you know, some company probably, I don't want to call them competitors, they maybe have a 3D, full animated, augmented reality super back office, but a shitty product. And then I prefer to have, let's say, not the best back office as of today, but as long as it is working. And what you guys did on the tech team of Crypto Advisor the past week to make this all running, basically until today morning, and even in the past 1 hour, if you didn't check it out, I saw it on my wife's account that the back office already get a better navigation. It's more clear. That's so cool. And this leads me to the next speaker of today, who will give you a very quick training on how to buy our new product and our single product as of now, which is a CNX staking batch, by the new flow of the back office. So let me say hello to Austria. Dennis, both are you with us?
Hello, yes, I'm with you. Hello, I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
So let's go straight in. Yeah, sorry for the small complications. It was a lot of work for our team behind to set up the new batches, but now I can tell you it's finally done. We can buy the new CyniX batches, and I want to show you how exactly you can buy the batch for you or for your teammates, so you can go on and take part in the incentive what will come up in the next slides. So first of all, we need to know that every deposit in Crypto Advice has to be 50% in units, like in CNX coins, and 50% in Bitcoins. So let's imagine we want to set up a 100 unit batch, so it's around about $100. We have to put in the system like CNX coins worth than 50 USD. So for that, we click on the point CNX unit wallet, and we click on the point CNX new deposit. So we select CNX token, and we put up there the number of units. So we put up like 50 units in the top, and then there will appear the address. We just copy the address, and it automatically shows us how much CNX coins we have to transfer to this address. We can transfer directly from CoinTiger to our Crypto Advice back office. Okay? So maybe let's go back and do this step like one more time, Thomas, so everybody can notice it. Just go the slides back. We just go a quick view. Okay. So the first of all, you split your invest in two parts: 50% in units, like in CNX coins, and 50% in Bitcoins. You click on CNX unit wallet on CNX new deposit. Then you select CNX token, and you fill in the amount of units. So for this example, 50 units, or 100 units if you want to pay in 200. And it shows you how much token you have to transfer to get the 50, or in this example, the 100 units. You copy the address and you just send it from your exchange to the back office. As this step is done, we go forward to the next step, and we click on Bitcoin wallet, and on the point, top out Bitcoin wallet. It shows us the Bitcoin address. We also copy the address, and we send the other 50%, like the other 50 units, the other $50 in Bitcoins to the back office too. Okay? Let's go on. So after we have sent both types of transaction, like 50% in CNX and 50% in Bitcoins, we go to the point CNX staking batches, and we click on the point CNX staking batches, and then we just take a look which package we want to buy. So in this case, we type on the 100 unit batches or on the 200 unit batches and add it to the cart. And then don't forget to check out. So it's important. You can just compare if it's in your wallet, and then you have to press on checkout. After you have checked out, you will receive the holding benefits daily. So like you have seen with QuickX, the same is going to come up with ZeniX, and you see your staking badges in my commissions, and then you go on the point ZeniX staking holding benefits. And if you type on this point, you will see the list of your staking holding benefits. So for now, it is also that you see your community rewards. When you are in my commission, you click on ZeniX community rewards, and you have been shown your community rewards, your raffle rewards, and your matching rewards all in the system from now.
Cool, 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 cool. What I heard, Dennis, is that you are now in these days preparing tutorial videos, German and English, on how it works all the way from CoinTiger back and forward. So each and everybody will have a full flow on can go, like you said, can make use of these upcoming incentives, which we are going to share right now.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Anything else to add from your end? Sorry to interrupt you.
We are preparing right now short and small, easy to understand videos. Like you can follow step by step within the video, every step you need, like withdraw or deposit or exchange or whatever you will need to become successful in this community. We will show up to you in short videos on English and on German. And I also can say to you that the whole interface of the back office is getting to be useful. So it's getting easier to just be like stupid and you can use it. So we want to make it as useful and easy as possible.
Very, very cool. Thank you so much. Say hello to my wife's second home, which is Austria. And let's get to the next special guest. And let me just do it in a minute more than probably usually. So I wasn't introducing myself, and we can do this after a while. I'm building professional network companies for over 30 years. And when I got in touch in March with those gentlemen I'm going to introduce right now, I was only looking for my traditional network to find cool features, which for sure can be the hardware wallet, the payment gateway, and stuff like that. And so we got in touch, and we decided also to invest to get to do those QCX stakings. And after a while, we become a kind of friends. And when they approached me and asking if I'm open-minded to become a part of advisor, like a bridge between the market makers and QuickX, I was more than happy to say yes, because what I learned talking about those two gentlemen here, Dr. Waipav Adlaka and Dr. Cty Adlaka, they're really, really great guys, and their vision is so big. They're so incredible young. Waipav just turned 27 like 2 weeks ago. Dr. Cty is going to turn 30 within this year. And I'm quite sure, and this is what I said on stage, this company can really make history. And when it comes to cooperate with the market makers and building the community same time with the tech part, we are perfectly set. So now with a virtual applause, I don't know who's going to start first. So let me say just welcome to both of you, the Adlaka brothers with the perfect outfit in Dubai. Maybe you saw the pictures. It's your turn.
Hello, everyone. I hope the community is doing great. And with this webinar, we just want to tell community what are the coming updates, what we have been working on. We always say that it is always preferable to speak by our work rather than simply speak by our words. So we have been working on many things in past few months, and this is the time to showcase the community that what we have been working on. So not taking much of the time, Dr. Webber can say a hi, and then we can simply move to the things which we want to tell people.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the introduction. Thank you.
Okay, so we can start with the slide. So we recently launched our iOS application, that is the QuickX wallet, and within 2 days after we launched our application, iOS launched their new version, that is iOS 13. So few people using the new iOS 13 in their iPhones might face some issues in loading, but that issue has already been rectified, and the update version of the wallet is already sent to Apple Store for approval. So probably in next 48 hours we are going to get approval from Apple, and the new iOS version wallet will be live. And not only this, we are making this iOS wallet much bigger, vaster, and in a very way a different wallet. As told by Anjali, this wallet is the only wallet which gives you three-factor authentication. We are not talking about two-factor authentication, it is the three-factor authentication. So I'll just give you a brief how exactly this three-factor authentication works in the current version of the wallet. That is, if we are two partners and we are holding funds in a wallet, we have set up a limit of let's say 0.1 Bitcoin in the wallet. What will happen is, if I'm trying to send more than 0.1 Bitcoin, it is going to inform the other partner and ask for the authorization to authorize the payment. So when the person authorizes the payment, then only the transaction is going to happen. This is what we have done in the current version of wallet. An update of this wallet is going to get launched on 15th October, where users will be able to add thousands of ERC20 tokens within the wallet itself. So you can have thousands of currencies within the wallet and you can use it instantly. So this is what we have done. And also, as said earlier, we are launching our Android wallet also on 15th of October. So we will have an updated version of iOS wallet on 15th October and an Android wallet launched on 15th October. Not only this, I have been getting many questions from the people asking what exactly is the status of protocol that we are building. What is happening? We cannot see anything. So this is a time we are going to showcase that what we have been working on. As in the screenshots, you can see the Lightning Bitcoin transactions. We are going to make the Lightning Bitcoin transactions live in our both iOS and Android wallets by the end of November. So as we know, when we are doing microtransactions means sending bitcoins for small payments like $1, $2, or $5. Right now, for sending bitcoin worth $1, I need to spend approximately 70 to 80 cents. That is very high. But with the Bitcoin Lightning transactions in QuickX wallet, you will be able to do the micro transactions at next to zero fees. This is what we are launching in the month of November. Our team has been working on it from long, and yes, we have been able to implement it in our wallet, and we will be launching it in the month of November. Can we go to the next slide? And swap of cryptocurrencies and next to zero cost. So this is exactly what is, I would say, a breakthrough for which my team and we have been working endlessly from last few months, and this is going to get live in December itself, December 2019. So within the wallet itself, users will be able to swap cryptocurrencies at very minimal cost. They need not go to an exchange, they need not go to a third party platform and pay the fees 3 times, 4 times, where they will be taking it is a very time consuming task. They can simply swap the currencies within the system, within the wallet itself. The initial phase would be with the ERC20 tokens, and in another phases we will be doing the interoperability and doing the transactions with the cross blockchains too. Can we go to the next slide?
Let me just wrap it up just to make sure everybody gets it, including me. So what we will get within this year is those two wallets, which already have a major part of the QuickX protocol, which is a Lightning transaction in place. On top of that, we can exchange ERC20 tokens within the wallet without the use of any exchange. And to make it super secure, it's not only a two-way Google authenticator, it's a three-way Google plus my wife authenticator, because what I learned is there is a chance to have a third party also giving the okay for any transaction. Is it mainly correct?
Yes, you are correct. And instead of adding just one co-signer, you can add two co-signers. So in case if there is apart from your wife, you want to add your kids or anybody from your family as a third co-signer, you can do that too. So you can add two more co-signers within the wallet itself.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, let's talk about the watch.
Okay, so we launched the world's first crypto mining watch in the Dubai itself during the event organized by the Crypto Advice. And when we were like building this watch, and when we were working on this watch, like me and my team, me, Kshitij, and everybody decided that we are the first one who will be coming up with this watch, who will be rewarding everybody will be with the cryptocurrencies as per the calories they are burning. And we as the first person coming in this domain, so we will be setting up some kind of standard in the market. So the reward or the cryptocurrencies which people will be earning, that should not be restricted to QuickX and CNext, because these are just our projects. So we decided that the cryptocurrencies which people will be earning using the watch will be a lot more. That will be the Bitcoins, QuickX, CNext, and maybe Binance, and different good projects, they will be earning that. And let me explain you the process of how this mining is working in the watch.
Wait.
Everybody
Sorry. We need to emphasize this. So what you were saying is, this very first mining watch in the world, mining is just a marketing word because there's no mining going to happen, but I not only get QCX and probably CNext, but there's even a chance to earn Bitcoins and other token, like you gave the example, like Binance token. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So we don't want to restrict the community just with our tokens. So we know that there are certain good projects in the market. So we will be giving that as well, along with the Bitcoin. And yes, you heard it right. That's the first one. There are certain people who are working on it, but they are not able to deliver it. But we are the first one who have already come up with it, which will be delivering it starting the November 1st itself. So, people will be able to do the pre-orders from the November 1.
Amazing. Okay, sorry.
So coming on the process, how everything is working, let me just explain you. So whenever someone is going to order that watch, that comes up with one unique code. So to activate that, they have to use that unique code, and along with that, they have to submit their addresses, their Bitcoin address as well as the ERC20 address, where they will be receiving all these tokens. And every month we will be keeping a certain pool of funds aside, taking an example, $10,000 worth Bitcoin, and they will be able to see that how much funds are there for the pool, which is going to be distributed between the people. And we have our own system in the watch which tracks that which particular person is burning how much calories. And on the basis of that, it sees that, okay, so if we have burned particular number of calories, that person will be given at the end of every month. So it calculates everybody's calories, and on the proportionate basis, the Bitcoins or different cryptocurrencies will be given. So the cryptocurrencies which you will be earning, that does not depend only on you, but on other people as well. So how much calories others are also burning. So that's how it is working as the software side or the operating system side.
That's so cool.
We launched this watch. So we launched these watch in the 2 versions. So one is the normal one, QuickX Mining Watch, and one is the QuickX Mining Watch Pro model. So we launched it in the 2 models.
Okay, are you going into more technical details, or do you want me to remember because I'm a tech guy. I have everything is here Siri, and I need all these features. I just get the brand new iPhone, which, speaking about the upcoming slides, I probably did not have to buy, but this is another topic. Guys, what you have to understand here, this watch is a standalone phone. It is incredible. You don't even need your smartphone, and you have a waterproof watch which gives you all features a smartphone is giving. It's just incredible what you are going to see here. And you know, this feature of getting even paid for making sport, and this probably even makes me to go in our gym, but this is just absolutely outstanding. So it's mind-blowing, Viper. I'm very happy.
So, you know, I will tell you one more thing. So, like me and Kshitij and my team, like our team have been using this watch from quite a long time. And somebody asked me that, is this watch waterproof? I said that, okay, you know, I go to a swim while wearing this watch. So whenever we launch every product, we test all our products ourselves that, okay, is everything working absolutely fine? Then only we launch it in the market. So we have tested everything in this watch. And the people who came in this event also saw the watch live. Like me and Kshitij both were wearing the watch and they felt it. They even, you know, used all these features. They saw everything. So this watch is not something which is of, you know, a low quality. It's a very, very high quality watch. And while working on this, we decided that we will be coming up with something which can actually replace the current watches which people are wearing. Then only it makes sense to come up with something.
Yes, talking about the price.
Okay, so for the price, the normal one comes up with the $799 US, and the pro models comes up with $999. And users will be able to pre-order it from November 1 on the website, which we will be sharing it with everybody. And the best part is people can purchase this watch paying 100% tokens. So it is not like they have to pay the Bitcoins or USDs, no. So we will be accepting just the QuickX as well as the CNEX tokens to purchase this watch. That's it.
Let me add something which I got along in the recent past after the event. But people came to me and said, "Oh, this is quite expensive. I saw in some Chinese grocery or wholesale stores watches for $150, $200." Guys, what you have to understand, you can even get a watch similar to the Apple one, which I love a lot, until I will get my QuickX mining watch, of course. And you will find with the same features, with the same design, you get it for less than $10 US. So what we as a community have to understand, this hardware QuickX choosing to take as a base for this watch, having a camera inside where you can make videos being on a roller coaster or going for diving, making pictures, share it right from the watch with your social media, make your Instagram stories working right from your wrist. That's amazing. But what makes really the deal is, first of all, the way you can pay for it, the way you can earn on it, as well the operating system behind. This makes the difference. It's not the hardware, it's what is behind, what's getting us paid. And I mean, we can put scenarios together. I don't know if we are earning with this watch $100, $200, $500 a year. I have no clue, maybe more, maybe less. But we are talking about crypto, and you know what can happen in the crypto world, increasing the prices. So maybe together with an increasing market in the crypto world, maybe this watch pays for itself within half a year. This is just mind-blowing. But I guess I have to give back now to Crypto Advice, because they put options together on how to get the watch. So it makes you way more understandable why it is so flexible and so cool, how they put it together. And we will hear again from Wipeoff and from Kshitij in a short while. Christian.
Yes, sir. Let me also say that
hello.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me just add one more point into it. So we have to understand one thing, is that QuickX is a blockchain company, not a hardware company. So to come up with something like this watch, we had to find the best hardware device. That's the operating system, like the mining feature, which I explained, that makes this special. So we are not Apple or Samsung, or I cannot have my team work on building these straps or watch. We are not a hardware company. We are a blockchain company. So that what all the features of the operating system makes us different, and to have the edge over anything which will be coming up in the future as well. So we decided that we will be giving the more good cryptocurrencies as well, which are good projects, or even the Bitcoins. That was just the addition to that what Thomas was saying.
Perfect.
Let me also add that this watch is a super conversation starter, if I can say that. Okay, there are three ways that you can buy the watch. There's one good, and there's better, and there is the best. And the good one is that you can buy with 100% QCX tokens. You can buy the normal mining watch, or you can buy the Pro, either 799 or 999 in QCX tokens directly from the QCX shop. And you can pre-order from November 1st. The better option is that you can buy it from us, from Crypto Advice, 699 or 899 in Crypto Advice shop. You pay 50% BTC and 50% in units, and it's of course full commission paid, so it's actually save and earn. And this you can pre-order from mid-October, but we need to have shipping and handling costs on top.
So doing it by Crypto Advice, first of all, it is $100 less. Then I will get, like it is a badge, so let's say $899 will be treated like a $890 staking badge, and it goes into your compensation plan 1-to-1 compared to the badges.
Yes, save and earn, exactly.
And it's even earlier, if I can see it right, pre-order from mid-October. That's very good. It's better, but what is best?
The best is you can of course earn it from Crypto Advice. So if you buy a 10K or higher CNX badge in Crypto Advice, you will get the mining watch for free, plus shopping and handling. So that's the best way, absolutely.
100%. What we have to, is the shipping and handling similar to the hardware wallet? So we are talking about $40, $50, $60, something like that. Do you have those numbers already calculated?
I don't have the exact numbers because we're talking about the shipping companies at the moment, but it will be less, I will think, than $50.
That's so cool. So a 10K badge for a new customer staking CNX, get the watch fully free of charge. This is really, really cool. That's for sure.
Yes.
I'm not receiving any question to it, so I think it's very much clear. We have the chance to use our QCX token in order to buy it and to give it for Christmas present or Diwali or Ramadan and Eid and whatever celebration is being celebrated around the world. We have the chance to keep it inside Crypto Advice, our market makers, who are giving it for less price on an earlier stage and pay the full commission on top. And same time with Crypto Advice is the offer, go for a 10K badge. Is this time limited, this last one here? 10K gives the watch for free, or is it now running forever?
Ooh, that was a good question, Thomas.
So for sure it will run all over October, probably November, but
yes, of course, yes.
Okay, cool. And the next slide is for you as well, because you revamped the lifestyle rewards.
Yes, this is normally the slides that where I start crying because it's money out of the pocket of the company. But no, I'm just joking. This is of course our updated reward lifestyle rewards program. Can I have the next slide, please?
Yes.
So, of course, when you start at Crypto Advice, after a couple of days, we will send out this newsletter or email to you explaining about our lifestyle rewards. That means that you get explained exactly what it's about, what you can do, what you can earn, how to get there quickly. So all those informations will be in that email. Then, of course, as soon as you join the program, then every time that you advance in the system, our system will send you an email saying that, hello, you have been advanced in the system. But not only that, also your upline will get notified that the person in the downline has been upgraded in the system. And also you will get a PDF with some kind of, not some kind of, but it's a PDF with a recognition that you earned a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. So you have something that you can put on your wall and you can talk about when people ask what's about. And of course, in your back office, there will be a ranking report. So you actually always know what your actual rank is. You always will know what your actual matching bonus is from A and B. You will also know how many in your teams are 1 star, how many are 2 star, how many are 3 star, and what your next ranking will be. You will also get notified that what are you missing out on, and what person in your downline. Oh, sorry. If you just have some people in your downline, what they are missing out on, meaning that if you can just make them work a bit harder, then you can actually earn an extra star in your system.
Now that's very powerful. Talking as a networker for a moment, this reporting system makes a difference. And if I have the chance to see, it's just perfect. Cool. So then there is from, I think it started from the Dubai event, a little bit enhancement to the lifestyle rewards itself.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess the first is the same, no? Yeah, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
The first you will receive, or the first achievement that you will get, is of course the 1 star. And the 1 star will give you an exclusive badge that you only can get when you come to one of our events. The 2 stars is of course an Android phone, the latest version, and that. Oh, Thomas, help me a bit here.
Yeah, it's always a choice in the first ranks, as far as I understood. So you can opt in for the one, like the one what was giving. I just heard it today. The one what was giving on the stage in Dubai was just launched from Samsung like a week ago. So it's the latest model. But if you are well prepared with your smartphone, then you can opt in to say, give me 250 units, which I can use however I like in the system.
Yes, of course. 3 stars is of course the latest MacBook Air or whatever Apple in the same price range, or you can alternative make the 900 units credited to your unit wallet. 4 stars is that the family holiday or business trip paid by Crypto Advice. You book all the arrangements on your name and you send the booking confirmation to us, and you will be credited $3,000 in USDT to your private wallet, or you can choose to have your 4,000 units credited to your unit wallet. The 5 stars, we want to see you in your dream car, of course. So you will either receive monthly $2,500 in USDT, support for a period of 2 years into your private wallet, that it's a combined 60,000 USD in total, or you can alternatively get a one-time reward of 50,000 units credited to your unit wallet.
And what I like to see, I mean, this company, your company, sorry to say, is quite young, and to see that so many 4 stars been on stage and collected the $3,000–4,000 value of travel. Some already made bookings for New Year's Eve on Maldives. Even, I guess there were 4 people who made it to the 5 star and received their car in a way on stage, of course, still being flexible on how to use it. It's so cool. And now do me one favor, Mr. Christian, Chief Visionary Officer. I know you are the one behind the scenes. You are the analytic guys. You are the one doing all the enhancement for the back office and lead the whole project. But here you are talking about really mind-blowing things. So when we are now talking about Ambassador, Crown Ambassador, and the upcoming 2 ones, give it to us. Give up all the Danish power you have inside you, because this is really mind-blowing.
Yes, the next level ambassador, we will actually pay for your house. So you will receive monthly $5,000 in USDT support for a period of 5 years into your private wallet. That's $300,000 in total, or you can choose to get a one-time reward of 250,000 units being credited to your unit wallet. And then we have
there was one guy who made it already to this level.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I have the wrong job. Okay, sorry.
Next step, Crown Ambassador. So you want to buy your own jet, real estate, whatever you like. You can, by reaching this Crown Ambassador level, you have two options. Either you will receive $50,000 paid in USDT, paid to your private wallet in a period of 3 years. That means 1.5 million USD in total.
We need to change this slide. It's not either. So from that level, you cannot choose anymore. Being here, you will have, if I get it right, you will just have pocket money of $50,000 extra every single month on top of your career system, which you can spend however you like. That's truly nice. And that's not everything. There's two more.
Then we have the Vice President. By reaching this level, we are going to top up your luxury bonus account with $100,000 paid in USDT every month for 5 years. That means in total 6 million USD in total.
Wow.
Or,
wow.
Or we have the Senior Vice President. That means being on top of your career plan, we are going to make you a shareholder as well as Chairman's Club member. You will receive token of your projects worth of 10 million USD. So that means that you will, it will be paid out to you in a period of 5 years every single month.
And this means because it is whatever the projects are as of that, like QCX, CNEX, or whatever the QuickX brothers are coming up with in the future, or crypto advice will adapt from the market. It can be at the end of the day even way more than 10 million. This is just the initial value when you get it every single month. This is really, really special. You know, I'm coming from this field, and I mean, there are crazy incentives running. Most of them will never be reached because they're just blah, blah, blah. But this is quite cool. And we had like a couple of people who made it happen.
Yes, I was so proud to see all those people that achieved those different ranks. And I could see that people were also very, very happy to be on stage. And I'm just saying that this can be achieved by everyone. It's not impossible. This can be achieved by everyone. If you just work hard, the company will reward you with all the different things that I just mentioned before. And then, of course, the Dubai incentive. All the people who achieve the Dubai incentive will be credited with 500 in BTC wallet and 500 in unit wallet in the next 48 hours. That's a promise.
That's cool. I think all the other incentives are already paid. The hotel stay for the Malaysia receiver, this is already done. And I know what you guys at Crypto Advice been through after the security updates, the server upgrades, the CNEX implementation, and then all these incentives left and right. So it's, believe me, Mr. Christian, this is still done in a very good time manner. And I know there are lots of people being connected tonight who made experience which took way longer. So congratulations to that. Getting now more serious, because there's so many questions about QCX price and stuff that's going to happen, and I think you should address this as well. And I'm more than happy to add some words from my being an advisor for QuickX, and I know that also the brothers will join by one of the next slides. But this is very important that the community understand how long-term crypto advice is working and thinking and taking care of the people, of the investors, not only from today to make them happy, but for forever.
Yeah. So of course I always I also look at Telegram and other social media, and I can see what people write there, and I can see they express their opinion and so on, and it is very, very difficult. But due to some unforeseen reason, like with the Indian market, we had really to make a decision, either to stop the daily reward or to do exactly what we did with CNX, with the capping of 5 cents. So just that you understand, this has been discussed with the leaders worldwide, and we all decided on the capping of 5 cents would be the best option for all. The staking investor should get his or her daily reward for the entire staking period as promised. It's very important to be very fair with the community. They should get tokens, that they can see the tokens in their dashboard every single day. That's very important for us.
You know how I see it? We are kind of not competing, but in the crypto field, you have 97.685% of scams who are giving you everything for a certain time until they collapse, probably by purpose even. And here we are talking about something serious. And I was wondering when I saw some comments in Telegram. Honestly speaking, I was responsible for some of the newsletters and the updates coming from QuickX, announcing this, and it's the same from Crypto Advice, announcing this scenario. And you know, when I'm dealing with a bank and I do a whatever fixed deposit, or I'm buying a bond or a fund or whatever, you always have the terms and conditions saying if the market situation is changing, we are allowed to change it at any way. So there was even a chance to say we cannot pay anymore because we are just sold out. We don't have those tokens anymore because what happened for India and few more countries where basically the main business was built in the early days, this was just unforeseen. And now to go through this scenario for this 5 cent capping or thresholding idea for whatever, a quarter, 4 months, maybe only 2 months, who knows what the market is going to happen, is the most smartest and most fairest way to deal with the investors. That's for sure. And the good thing is that Crypto Advice really are approaching and attracting most people which are really serious and which having the skills and understanding how the market is working, and they all appreciate this going to happen like that. But to be quite honest, I mean, we are here not to only tell you about Crown Ambassador and how to deal with $10 million. We are telling you what's going to happen. And coming to the next slide, Christian, we will be very clear on this decision made from Crypto Advice, which is more than fair for all those people, especially in India, who are facing the legal issues, who only have the choice to cash out. And this for sure, ladies and gentlemen, will lead to an even smaller QCX price for a certain time period. Everything is about communication and knowledge. But Christian, back to you.
Yeah, we at Crypto Advice has decided to release the total amount of tokens on October 15th, before the new regulations in India will take place. So that means that every person can now decide if they want to keep or sell. But honestly, I believe in the project, and I know that a lot of other people believe in the projects as the same as I do. So I would keep my tokens, and maybe there will be a new staking in 2020.
First of all, this is a good announcement that there will be, of course, and especially with the next slide, it will make people understand why there most probably will be a new round of QCX staking in the future. But what we have to understand here is that, you know, I completely lost now because I was watching here the WhatsApp message I'm getting, and I'm still discussing about the watch. What I'm getting was 10K. Do I get the Pro or do I get the normal one? So I will find out for you, Michael. No, this is so cool. This decision made that everybody get it in one shot, in one moment, and then we will see how the market is going to react. And what I like here is that there are no losers at all, because we are talking here about people who have been in so early through the token sales, through the ICO, so they all made their money already. And it doesn't matter if now the price is so small. For all the others who joined in the past weeks and months, we anyway have to wait until the year is over, and until that moment, after what we heard from Dr. QuickX about the enhancement and the roadmap achievements from the QuickX protocol, I guess we are all quite sure that this is not bad news. It's just so cool for those who understand and takes a chance now from those tokens coming into the market, will for sure drop the price one more time. and gives us the opportunity to have a couple of million of them in our portfolio, just putting it to our new, to our QuickX Touch wallet or to the brand new iOS wallet, talking as an Apple guy. This is the situation, and it's always like that. Everybody decides. I can say everything is so sad, I'm the poor me, and the price is down, and what's going on. And others are saying, this is my lifetime chance. I can now make sure that this Christmas will be the most coolest one ever, because most probably the price can increase by 100 or 200% from this low price in no time. But what I really appreciate and have a big respect, is this one. It's a buyback plan from Crypto Advice as well from QuickX. And after you shared your input here, Christian, let's get back to the founders of QuickX to share their input on this buyback plan.
Okay, so as Christian said that there will be the release of tokens on 15th of October, because we know that there was some uncertainties regarding certain countries could not participate, and so we know that part. The tokens are going to come into the market, and we as a QuickX have complete strategies to buy these tokens back from the exchange. And this is not going to happen on a very single day. Like you say that, okay, if Crypto Advice is releasing all these tokens on 15th of October, on a particular day, we buy these tokens. That is not going to happen. So this is something which we are doing like over a period of 2 to 3 months, because we know this part that if we buy back tokens from the exchange, there will be some people who will be coming again and dumping the price again, right? So in that case, our team have made the complete strategies how they are going to buy the tokens from the exchange. And we are planning to buy, I cannot give the exact numbers, but we know this part. So the tokens which Crypto Advice is going to release into the market, we know this part. We will be buying the major chunk from the exchange because we believe in our project.
That's really cool, and it shows that, like you said, like you are believing in it, and that makes a difference at all. And comparing it with all people out there and other companies, it's a one-of-a-kind scenario as well. And if I point this out, also for Crypto Advice, it would be so easy to stop paying the rewards if we are talking about countries who are not simply being allowed to take and to hold cryptos, but still paying them the daily rewards. This is what I always like to see, not to watch what people are just saying and how beautiful the websites are, but what they're doing, what are their decisions, what are they doing with their hands, and this is what makes a big difference.
I believe there are certain things which will be definitely going to be very beneficial for the QuickX. One is the buyback plan by us as well as the Crypto Advice. That's the first part. And the second thing is the controlled distribution by the market maker, because right now if you see there is a cap. I believe that's a very, we have a very limited supply of tokens, the 500 million. So more than that cannot be generated. So once they are doing a very controlled distribution, then I believe that can definitely in the favor and the beneficial for the investors who are buying these tokens.
Correct.
Yeah, Tom.
Okay, Christian, anything to add?
No, I'm totally correct what Vaihab said. It's perfect.
Okay, let's go on with the incentive we are all waiting for. It already got shared through the Telegram channels, and by the way, for each and everybody, there is a channel was particularly done for Europe in the beginning, but for all those who are tired of these negative zombies and cross-sellers and cross-dressers and all the scammers over there pretending, hey, I'm Dr. Cty, send me all your money. Maybe you make a short note and you can join this channel. I got the allowance from the European leaders. This is a pure broadcast channel in German and in English. You have always the official messages, always in time, always perfectly informed. and you're more than welcome to join. It is, if you make a note, it's Telegram team, it's one word, Telegram team dot QuickX, again, one word, Telegram team dot QuickX dot ME, ME, like Middle East, Telegram team dot QuickX.me. Join there. There's no chance for interruption by crazy people. You get all the facts as well from crypto advice and from QuickX right first hand. And talking about the CNEX kickoff incentive as a last topic for this almost 2 hours webinar. You guys are great. We almost be with the same amount of people. This is really, Christian, mind-blowing, and it's my pleasure that I can take it over from you on your behalf, because I'm a big fan of incentives. What I learned in my 30 years is the moment there is something offered free from the company, which you normally anyway are going to buy, make it happen just by doing your job, just by building your business and get stuff free. And this is really mind-blowing. So it already started September 29th. So we are right into it, and it goes all the way to October 31st. And the only qualification is new volume built on side A and on side B. So new volume on your entire side A and your entire side B, even including spillover if you are benefiting from spillover, which counts for some of you. And now look what you can achieve. If you have 10K matching, which means 10,000 US dollar on the left side and 10,000 US dollar on the right side. It does not matter if this is done by 2 investors, 2 customers, 2 clients, one on the left side going for a 10K CNEX batch, one on the right side going for a 10K CNEX batch. And remember, if you are talking about a one single person, if there's one guy making a 10K batch, he or she will get the watch free. But you as a market maker get a mining watch free as well. So having 2 people, one left, one right, with a 10K CNEX batch, and I guess after what Angelina Jolie was sharing with us, we all understand that this is going to explode in a positive way, because we all know exchanges always makes profit. Plus we have the partner program, the profit sharing program. It is just outstanding. One guy left, one guy right, you will get a mining watch free and both of the guys will get it. But of course you can do it also with 10 people going for a $1,000 batch, or 20 people with a $500 batch, or a mix out of it. Just get it clear, new volume until end of this month by only 10,000 US dollars / units left and right, and you have your own watch completely free of charge. And I tell you quite honestly, I will boost and move my wife to share this idea. I want to have this watch as early as possible and as free as possible, but there's more. The other option is, if you want to opt in for the Pro version, which has more memory, more RAM, more ROM, it's a 15K matching. So again, in theory, 2 people, one left going for 15K, one right going for 50K, or 3 people with each $5,000 left as well, right side. Again, including spillover, gives you the Pro version of the watch completely free of charge, having it one of the first. And trust me, to read your watch when you did not pay a single penny or dirham or Bitcoin for it is way more pleasant than doing it after you spend all your money. But there is more. If you go for 25K, which is batches we were selling in crypto advice, and I could see it once I became myself a 25K investor in the early days, because there was no question about it. This was a no-brainer. 25K matching left and right, $25,000. You get the brand new Apple iPhone. I just bought it. I told you the story in the beginning. I just bought it. I had to wait until the FaceTime version is available here in Dubai, which is normally blocked. So I just, yesterday, I bought for me and my wife it. And now I will have another one, because I will tell everybody I make it happen. The brand new Apple iPhone with a cool camera system. I'm a big Apple fan, so I have to stop here. Otherwise, I'm getting into more passion. But there's one more, guys. If you make 30K, and let's get the numbers clear. 3 people left side with a 10K batch, because those 3 people wants to have the first mining watch in the world. Second side, side B, 3 people with a 10K badge because they want to have the first ever made mining watch in the world, free of charge, gives you the Mining Watch Pro and the Apple iPhone 11 Pro. This is just too cool. And I really want to encourage you to make everything what it takes, make it happen. That's so easy. This is the most easiest incentive I ever experienced in my career, being an affiliate marketer or a network marketer. It's just amazing, Christian, what you put together here. It's really a big showcasing of belief in the system, show that the company is well, how can I say, well, you are not running out of money, let's put it this way, because this is really grand prizes. And like I said, for many people being on the call, Christmas is around the corner. So if you want to treat your wife, your husband with the latest iPhone and you don't want to pay for it, here's your chance to make it happen. And yourself keeps the mining watch in this example. Running from now, you got from Dennis Lowe's all the information on how it works. The videos will come up and show you. You have so much upline support helping you with units to make it fast, to make it easy. We have, by the way, a German version of this update call already on Wednesday. Kurz in Deutsch, für alle, die drauf sind. Mittwochabend machen wir die ganze Geschichte hier in reinem Deutsch. This was German, by the way. And it's just amazing. But there is maybe the biggest surprise still to come. And this is really the last topic. And here I have to give one more time back to our Chief Visionary Officer from Crypto Advice, Christian. Let's talk about another surprise.
Yes, of course. Let's talk about the payment, because that will be another surprise. Can I have the next slide, please? Because right now we pay you out once a week, but wouldn't it be very good to be paid out twice a week?
Oops.
Sorry, but...
Wait, there's one slide missing. Anyway.
Yes. Okay, but what we will do from November 15th, we will pay you out every single day instantly. So you'll be able to cash out your BTC reward wallet instantly. Whenever you like, during each day, you can press the button and receive your BTC earnings into your wallet. That is big news.
I love it so much how enthusiastic you are talking about this. I can see here in WhatsApp people are freaking out and you are sharing it like you are talking about somebody died yesterday. Sorry to say this, but on the other side, I know what you are doing behind the scenes to make this happen. But let me just get back in my old role as a networker. This is really insane. Instantly, I need Bitcoin at 11 a.m. in the morning, so I go to Crypto Advice and cash it out to me, to a friend, wherever I have to pay something for. This is amazing. Think about 30% is paid in Bitcoin. So once we are in the position as a market maker to be at the $4,000 capping, we are talking about $1,200 every single day in Bitcoin, which we can cash out so easy. And we can keep CNEX and we can keep QCX for the right time and have all our expenses paid by this every single day. This is just mind-blowing. And I always end up everything with my Star Wars friend from Mr. Yoda saying there is no try, do it or do it not. I hope on behalf of QuickX, where I'm a proud advisor for a short period of time till now, that you understand the power of this project and the serious people behind it and their determination and their big vision behind. And same counts for Crypto Advice, the market maker for this project. There's so much in the pipeline. We had a meeting today. I was able to meet the Adlackers. There are meetings lined up every single day. There are big news to come, big announcement to come, most probably even within this year. And I can only say I'm very, very, very much motivated to be at the right time, at the right place. I hope this counts for most of you. 2 hours webinar. Let me get back to you, Christian, for the farewell words. Thanks to all the speakers from my end. Angelina, Dennis, Kšitic, Viper, of course. Torben, thanks for helping to setting it up. Can't wait to do the very same with you and other leaders on Wednesday in German. And now it's your turn, Christian, to wrap it up from my end. Thank you so much. Farewell from Dubai.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you so much for backing me up on this. This was actually all from us today. I hope you liked the information, and what we shared with you this evening. And I hope that all the information that you got also answered all your questions and that you understood. I hope that we got you motivated and that we will see you at our next event. And never doubt we will deliver. Thank you so much for this recap or update call. Thank you so much.